and greetings, Damar from TCD and Wellness. And so I decided to come on here to talk about some of the services we have. And the first service I'll be starting, and I want to share a bit about them to give a little bit of more insight and detail as to what they are. So first, you have to understand a couple things about this. It's an intuitive consultation. An intuitive consultation is a mirror of your innermost thoughts and emotions reflected back to you in your external world. Everything you experience in a reading has already been designed by your spirit. I am just here to help facilitate the experience for you. So, and of course, I'm reading from my notes so I can stay focused. Everything that you come to somebody, not even just me, but if you're coming to me, everything that you're coming to hear in this reading has already been designed by your spirit. It's everything that's inside of you already, but I am just a vessel to help facilitate the message to you. I am just a mirror to help reflect back to you that what you've already been thinking, that what you already know, but just need a little bit more understanding on how to work through something, how to get to the root of something, how to go about creating solutions, and so on. So, what do my readings help you do? My readings help you to tap into your inner strengths, fine tune skills and abilities that you already have. They help you understand and connect to your own intuition. They help you to trust in yourself and the messages you've already been receiving. They help you to create solutions and help you to take responsibility and accountability for your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and see how they play out and connect into your spiritual world and into your external world. They also help you get out of your own way, because a lot of the times we ask things that we need to know or that we want to know, but the answers are always there. And because we're maybe thinking, we're not thinking enough, we're blocking ourselves by not wanting to hear the truth. These readings help you to get out of your own way so that you can actually hear, see, feel, taste, touch, smell, whatever it is you need to do to understand whatever it is you're seeking. Deep root readings get to the root of your inquiry. The root. So these readings are not for entertainment purposes. They're not for, giving you the answer to your problems. They're not for finding out if your man cheating on you or if your woman cheating on you. They're not for finding out lottery numbers or no shit like that. These readings are designed to get to the root of your real problems, and not just your problems, your desires, your goals. They're designed to get to the root of whatever it is. And by the root, I mean deep down. We go deep down into you, your personality, everything about you that you need to know that pertains to your inquiry. The most common readings that I do, or the most common requests that I get for deep root readings are for health. And they're actually one of my favorite deep root readings to do, because health is my specialty. I love teaching about health, because everything that happens inside of your body is just a reflection of what is going on outside of you. Everything in your outside world is connected to the way you think. It's connected to the way you feel. It's connected to the way you eat. It's connected to the way you move. So I love to do those types of readings, because people are always trying to improve their health and enhance their well-being. But sometimes they just don't route to take, or they need a little bit of encouragement and confirmation and reassurance that what they're doing or what they've been thinking or what they've been drawn to is really what they're supposed to be doing. So these health readings, which I would like to make that the focus too, the health readings are for any health concern, any health ailment, or any health desire. If you're transitioning your diet and lifestyle, no matter if you're transitioning to vegan, if you're transitioning to vegetarian, if you're transitioning to pescatarian, fruit to be a fruitarian, whatever it is, if you're transitioning from being vegan back into a lifestyle that includes meat or dairy, all of these things, we get to the root of it and we make a plan for you. We make a plan. So I'm not doing the work. You're doing the work. I'm facilitating the space in order for you to see that everything you've been asking and everything that you need, you're already doing it. We're just making it more clear and making it more tangible so that you have a course of action to follow. It also covers any ailment, any disease, any illness, whatever it is. The most common ones I get are on the digestive health, digestive ailments, on cancers, on mental illness like depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, also fertility. Let me think. I wrote some more things down because I wanted to touch on it. There's nothing that cannot be discussed. There's nothing solved. There's nothing that we cannot get down to the root of. So digestive healing, illness, ulcers, back pain, joint pain. Why are you having joint pain? Why are you having these back pains? What are the emotional roots in the mental roots of these things? Reproductive wellness. Another common one is a deep root reading on the womb space, on the reproductive space, which goes through every part of your reproductive system that needs the attention the most at that time. And it gives suggestions, options that you can that there are so many things that this reading offers. I can't even put it all into one video because you just have to experience it for yourself to understand the depths of what a deep root reading can offer you. It also helps with fibroids, cancers, atrophy, cysts, infections, fertility. I already said transitioning diets and lifestyles, depression, emotional imbalance, anything that you can think of. I've worked with many different people on many different ailments, cancer being one of them. I've worked with more than 3 people that have had cancer. For the most part, they have followed their plan, and this is had developed into an ongoing relationship where it's not just you get the reading and then you go about your way. Now, you can very well do these things. However, this type of reading is kind of an ongoing thing. It's more like a guidance program rather than just in a particular service, because once you get this reading, it's so in depth and so detailed that it's going to take you a couple days, even a week, to process and read it. That's just how deep it is, and that's just how thorough it is, because you need to take time to process the information that you're being given. What you're asking for is something great. You're asking to get down to the deep, the depths, the root, the cause, the original starting point of whatever it is that you're focusing on. This is what the deep root reading gets to. So that's going to require a lot of information. That's going to require a lot of time and energy on both of our parts. So once you receive your reading, you'll take time to read it. And then once you feel like you've processed what you need to process at that time, you can come back and we will have a date and schedule where we go over the things that you want to discuss. And as I said, this is an ongoing process. So this can very well turn into a coaching program. If you want to work through all the things that we've discussed in your reading on a weekly basis, then we can set that up and do that. Deep root readings can also come with meal plans. So that's all determined. We go through all of these things together to decide what's best for you at that time. You make the choice on what it is you want to focus on, what it is you want to work on, how you want to go about doing it, and then we get it done. That's that. A deep root reading also, for the health aspect, also covers the systems of your bodies, the cells, the organs, bones, whatever, every part, every aspect of your body that you can think of, hormones, all of it, that at that particular time need your help. What else do I want to say? They cover nutrient suggestions. This includes vitamins and minerals. This also includes food suggestions, to the foods that will be best for your body at that time, the foods that will work best in towards your healing and your wellness during that time. And if y'all keep seeing me looking out here, I'm sitting in my truck, but my son keeps coming up to this to this door, so excuse me as I be right now. Okay. So I think I pretty much covered that. Everything that I want to talk about. Let me turn the page and make sure. My notes. Okay, so I'll go over it one more time so that I'm clear and precise. A deep root reading helps you get down to the root of whatever it is, whether it's physical health, whether it's emotional wellness, mental wellness, whether it's career choice, whether it's love and relationships, whether it's wealth and abundance, whether it's finances, whether it's house affairs, whether it's moving. I don't know if I said moving already, but whether it's that, whatever it is you want to focus on, we go down to the deep roots of it. We cover all aspects. So this requires you to take time to read. And let me just say that too. If you are getting a deep root reading, or if you have gotten a deep root reading from me, this is something that you can go back to time and time again, because that energy and information, it is something that's always happening. It's something that's always ongoing. So when you get this reading, it's not just something that's going to apply for that day and then you're done. This is something that can extend for weeks, for months, and even years, depending on what it is you're focusing on. So also, taking time to process a deep root reading is important. You can't just get this reading and think that you're going to read it in one day and that you're going to have all the information that you need, or that everything is going to go a certain way. You have to literally give yourself time to process. So that means you can take a week, reread this, and then we can go over what you want to go over. However, you're going to have to go back and read this reading again, because there's so much information in it, and that there may be points and times where some of it is more relevant than other parts of it, and then that will change, so those other parts become more relevant, and the other parts maybe are more in the background for the time being. So these require you to take your time and to follow instructions. I have had people get deep root readings and they do everything, especially during the guidance programs, they do everything but what was shared in the reading. So if you're going to get a reading, if you're going to ask somebody for their time and their energy, you have to make sure that you put in the time and energy as well. You have to make sure that you follow instructions. If you do not follow instructions, then whatever it is you're focusing on, which you've gotten the answer for, you've gotten solutions, options, suggestions, all of that. If you don't follow instructions, don't expect the reading to be helpful to you. Don't expect for the things that you want to happen the way that you want them to, because you're not being honest. You're not being true to what it is that you're seeking, and you're not devoting the time and the energy and the intention into what it is. So a deep root reading is not reading, which I do offer basic readings that cover the surface aspect of things, or that are more, they're not as detailed or as in depth as these. They're more vague, more broad, um, like 5 card readings, which can also be very deep and very thorough. But at the same time, a deep root reading is specifically designed to be deep, to be thorough. Hello, I see somebody's in here, but I can't see anybody's name or anything like that. So thanks for stopping by and hearing what I'm talking about. Just sharing a service that I am offering, which is a deep root reading. So if you didn't catch the beginning, I will go back and catch that, and so you can see all about that. If you are someone that is wanting to schedule or to receive a deep root reading, I have placed information in the description of this video that you can follow, and so you can get in contact with me for those purposes. It is donation based. I will leave the donation amount up to you. Every service we have here at True Seed Healing Temple and Women's Village is donation based. And there's a whole nother video somewhere about why that is. If there's not, I will make one. However, it is whatever you feel comfortable donating, whatever you are capable of donating, feel free. If you are receiving this reading and you feel like it's worth more than you donated, you want to donate more, you are always welcome to come back and donate more, because we are always working on building True Seed. All donations and all funds received go towards the building of True Seed Women's Village, which we are currently working on, which you will see. You can watch the intro to True Seed Temple Intro to the Village, which is a video I have here on YouTube. Subscribe if you would like to get updates, if you would like to keep in contact, if you would like to be in the know on what we're doing, what we're working on, and also for other videos that we post as far as just educational videos of us just sharing our thoughts on certain topics. Also, meditations at times. Whenever we have those videos posted, you'll be able to see what's going on. So that's it, and that's all. I love y'all. I love myself. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or leave a comment, and I'll see you all soon.